Shut up and sit down.
Okay, here we go. Gonna nip out and get some fuel before I can try out this front and rear sprocket. So this first video that you'll be watching will probably be about the wavy discs. So I'm in street mode just now. Gonna take it easy because I have no idea if I've tightened everything up well. I've tightened everything up to the specs that I was told to tighten them up to. It's that nagging doubt that you've missed something, isn't it? So just a proper little bimble along the road. Top up with some fuel, get a feel for the brakes, and then we'll give it some for the sprockets. So unfortunately, due to how things worked out with the brakes, I obviously, and having to change the rotors, I never actually got to do a back-to-back between those Galfers sintered pads last year and these new 88 sintered pads. So sorry about that, but it wasn't anything I could control. I can say these feel better already, and that's probably just a combination of both the pads and the discs. Yeah, they got a fair bit of bite low down. And I bet they're a step up again on the 890R compared with the standard 790. Excuse me if my lines are shockingly bad today, folks, but this is my first day out this year. I've got a pile of bits on the bike to think about. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm not a back brake user, so I suppose I better check that one. Just ease off here. Back brake hard on, just the back brake. Oh yeah, no problems. Oh, brakes are great. An upgrade I wish I hadn't had to make. But awesome, all the same. Oh, KTM, I'm braking so hard. The brakes are melting. Okay, well, I'm on a nice straight and I can talk about it. You'll have noticed obviously that I didn't do a full fit video for the discs. The reason being, Boathole Biker has already done a shit hot one, so there's absolutely no point in me doing it. He's done an amazing job. Love his stuff, super clear, really precise, beautifully filmed. And for a change, it was nice to go at somebody else's video and be able to follow it through to suss out what I was doing. So I've never done that sort of thing before. If you're into motocross and tinker with bikes generally, you'll probably have done these things umpteen times, but for me, as with most things I've done on this bike, it was a first time thing, so it was nice to have sort of something to lean on as I went through the process. So if you're watching my channel, chances are you're watching his already, so flying boys. So there's no point in me wasting hours of editing to do something he's already done better than I can do it. So I think the sensible thing to do now would be find a lay-by and just check my nuts, just to make sure everything's where it should be and nothing's moved, because, well, just a sensible thing to do, I suppose, isn't it? So I've had a couple of runs now with the new brakes, getting used to them. A lot more bite as soon as you put your fingers on the old levers. But yeah, the main difference I'm noticing obviously is no pulsing, no wobbling. Right, well, one thing that I forgot to think about, other than feel, the extra feel that I've gained, is the weight that I've saved or lost with these new wavy discs. 1.3 kilos in total over the two standard discs, which is nothing to be sneezed at. Saves me going on a diet. I'd be lying if I felt that it's improved the handling or anything. Just if you're doing lots of track days and stuff, you would feel the bike's more nimble. But seeing as I haven't ridden the bike for months and months, it's kind of hard to do a like for like comparison, you know, kind of riding the bike last year is just a distant memory, so not exactly fresh in my mind. So I'm not going to BS you and say, oh yeah, it's much better handling with that extra kilo and a bit missing off the front. Bike always feels awesome when you get back on it after having not been on it for a few months anyway, so kind of used to driving around in the winter in your van or your car. Suddenly you're back on your bike, of course it's going to feel more nimble. Definitely a worthwhile upgrade if you're brakes are on the way out, or if you're planning on doing a track day, I'd hate for one of you to go spending all your money to do a track day and then finding out that your standard discs give up halfway through your weekend or whatever. So if you can afford it, because they ain't cheap, or the upgrade.